What's going on, my friends? It is the Beard here, but today we are back once again in fishing Barents Sea. That's right, my friends. We are here today once again in the Vibek Cathrin, this beautiful vessel. I hope you all have been enjoying this. I certainly am. It has just been absolutely fantastic. And what are we going to do today, guys? Well, we're going to go through a little bit of the daily grind with the good old Vibek Cathrin and see exactly what it is it has in store for you and how we can make our money and basically just to explore this beautiful vessel a little bit more. Okay, so here we are once again in Hammerfest, and we are going to get things rolling. We've pushed off the dock a little bit here, and we're going to just slowly ease ourselves out and get things happening so we don't do any more damage to our hull. You do take a fair bit of damage in the game, even when you are operating correctly. So, yeah, you got to be careful with that. Okay, as we move away here, we're going to go ahead and just give her a little more steam till we can break free and increase. See you later, my friends. We'll be back with a big old catch here shortly. Now, while we head on out here, we're going to just take a little wander around. Now, when we introduced this boat, I haven't even been back in it since, and I was told we can go below decks right here. Ha! Look at that! So here is where the magic happens. Here's, well, it's the fish deck. So all the netting comes in and they're moved along this conveyor. They're sorted, moved over here. It's just great. I think this is fantastic. So pretty cool. I'm glad that they've added this. Thank you, my friends, for letting me know, as it was so rushed to get that video out. I just wanted you all to see it. I was so excited to get into this boat. I mean, it is something else. Are we're good here? I've just kind of walked away from the helm. It might not prove so good for the cost of repairs if I don't get back in there. All right, off we go. It is expensive. I've got about 27% damage done on the hull at the moment, and it's 271 grand. I mean, just crazy. So, but off we go, guys. It's a beautiful day here today. Look at the ocean is nice and calm. One of these days we will have some rough weather while I'm recording, and that'll be all kinds of fun. Hoping to get a stream going here soon. If that's something you want to see, you got to let me know in the comment section down below if you would indeed like me to add this to our live stream rotation. If I did, it would have to be on a Wednesday, as Tuesdays and Thursdays are definitely set for our Hunter Call of the Wild. If you haven't checked it out, come on and check us out. It's at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is the winter hours, and we'll be moving out from there, but I'll notify when that happens. And one last thing, my friends, I would appreciate it if you would do me a big favor and go and check out Zaggy DK. Incredible YouTuber, has been just showing us all kinds of love. It is so nice to know we have him in our corner. We just finished one of his live streams, and they're electric. Every Sunday at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, if you want to check those out. Okay, so off we go. Now, we don't have anything on the radar yet here, so maybe what we'll do for the sake of the time and video, we've had a 23-hour soak here, and that's perfect. You want to have at least 20 hours. But I have seen that apparently it's even good to have them at about 40 plus hours. But I'm still not positive on that myself, as I am still learning the game, and I'm by no means an expert. Okay, so that's good. We're going to go right there, fast travel over. It's only 0.5. It's not a whole lot. And we'll go ahead and line up here. We'll get our crew ready to receive once we've got ourselves in a good position. We've got a bit of turning to do. This boat actually turns pretty good. I've got no complaints about it. I've seen that as we move up the ranks, it gets a little more difficult with the bigger boats, but for now, I'm pretty happy with her. Okay, so we're going to put you on the net hull and you on the net hull, and you can start gutting for us. And here we go. We're ready. Whoops. We're ready to hit the wrong buttons. We're going to just roll up on this bad boy here. Take our time, and really easy in the calm waters like this to line up. Now I've said that, I'm gonna miss. But when you get into the rough stuff, it bounces you all around and certainly makes it a whole lot more difficult. Okay, we should. There we go. I don't even have to click this because they're automatically on that. Now, we do need to float around here for a moment while they do their thing. So let's just see if there's any way we can go down and help out. I don't know if we can. We might be able to move our crew around, get the guy off the gutting table. Maybe we can do that. In fact, that's not a bad idea. I don't think I can do it myself from here. No. Okay, we'll go back up top and we'll jump into the engine or into the bridge here real quick and dial up the crew. Okay, let's get you onto the stacking. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going to go down and see if we can actually, in fact, get onto the gutting table, because that'd be pretty cool. And I think we'll do a quicker job than our crew. And time is of the essence, so it doesn't look like we have that option. We'll see. We'll see as it comes through. We might even actually be able to swap with one of these crew members, but obviously not from down here. So our guy is off stacking somewhere. We don't actually get to see him, but that's okay. Are you guys pulling in? Did we get nothing? Is that what's just happened here? Oh, that would be an unfortunate state of affairs, and it may be the cold reality of it, as it has happened before. No, we have the fish on board. Okay. And so now we're actually going to move these guys over then. Since I couldn't do it, we'll move him on. And what do we got for gutting? Machine gutting, he is higher. He's pretty close. We'll get you on. You boys can stack, and we'll slowly start making our way over to our next line here, which is all the way over there. Okay, we'll lay a waypoint so we know which direction we're heading. And we'll go ahead and do this. So I'm pretty excited, my friends. I hope you are too. Our draw for the free Steam keys has been very successful thus far. We have a lot of entries. You have pretty good odds because we do have 3 of them to give away, so that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. With all the response we've had, just giving away 1 would not have stacked up. But it was very gracious of the devs to go ahead and give us those keys to give back to the community that's really been supporting this game. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I love the simulation feel to it, the attention to detail, and I can't see the final release product. I will say that since I first started playing, I have seen so many improvements, and this dev team is just so talented. And I mean, you be the judge of that. You've seen the videos, and I'm sure you've watched other videos out there like Sim UK. He's got some really good ones on him. I recommend going and checking him out. Tell him the beard sent you. And then, of course, there's always Wobbly Captain, who very entertaining. I found him by chance when I was looking for this game. I very, very much like his style. If you haven't seen him, I implore you to go check him out. He's got a great channel. He does some other good games as well, so make sure you tell him the beard sent you, and we'll all be good. And I guess while we're cruising along here, we can have a little chit-chat. I would just like to say our channel is growing by leaps and bounds right now. It's because of you guys, and I want to know what you guys want to see, what you want to see on the channel and in our live streams. So let me know in the comments section, and I will do my best to try and meet those demands. And a large part of this has to do with the success we've had on the Hunter Call of the Wild. Have you seen it? If you're here watching this game, chances are you've got that kind of outdoorsy feel to you. You might thoroughly enjoy it, and that might just be the new gem on your list, if you know what I'm saying. So we got a little bit of chop coming here now. I don't see any whales today. Not a whole lot. I would love to get this boat into the deep ocean and see how it handles, because it seems to bounce a whole lot more than anything we've had just yet. As we move over the swales, you can just really get the feel for it. I'm very interested. We have, as I say, a bunch of new members in our community. But one of our newest, he goes by the name of Bear, and he's a retired fisherman, commercial fisherman. And I can guarantee you he has got some stories to tell. I grew up in a little fishing town called Steveston, and I knew a lot of the commercial fishermen, and I've been on a lot of their boats. I spent a lot of time on the water as a kid and a teen and a young adult. I've worked at fishing lodges, and just the people that I met on my journeys have had all kinds of stories to tell. So, Bear, if you are watching this, you're in our Discord. You got to make sure and come say hi sometime in the local chat, in one of the chat rooms, so we can swap some stories, man. Well, it is a very calm day here today. Let's see how our crew is doing. We'll go ahead and check on them. So we've gotten through a good amount. The thing is, he's got to get through it. Once he's through it, they can stack it. Now, we're not going to freeze any of these just yet. Once we've got this all stacked, we'll pick up this next load. Actually, we may be able to even interject that. We might be able to stop them from stacking, leave him cutting, have these two work the net haul. So we're going to give that a try. We're pretty close to getting there, and we'll see how much we make just off these two alone. Just these two. And, I didn't even check. My nets might be damaged, the ones I have on board. I would like to lay the lines. Oh, he's too tired to work, you prima donna. Well, okay, well, you rest then, because you're soft. We might not have enough energy even here in George here to pick this up. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. What are you at for your hand gutting? Okay, we're going to let him rest so we can at least get the lines in, and we'll put him onto the gutting. He doesn't do as much. As you can see, it's $4.50 an hour. I didn't look to see what he was, but you can tell by the little bars on the side how proficient they are at each particular part of the job. Okay, where are we? We are 2.1 kilometers away. We're going to go ahead and fast travel. And they do actually work while you're fast traveling, so we might be pretty close now. Let's take a look and see. Okay, so he's still gutting. Is he still gutting? Are you still gutting? Doesn't look like you're gutting. Okay, well, we're going to have to do it like this. These guys have both had a little rest. So let's get ourselves closer to the mark. We are just up and over here. We can do that. And then we'll put them back to their stations. Hopefully they got enough pep in the tank left just to haul these lines in. Once we get the nets on board, then we can, kind of finagle things around a little bit. We do have a little more chop coming. Pretty cool. So we could turn off some of these lights. We've got our interior light right there. Might make things a little easier to see. Pretty cool as it gets darker outside. And there are actually different objects in the game. I found boats out in the water, which I didn't realize there was. That was pretty cool. Okay, direct your attention down here, my friends. You can see that we are able to spot our boys floating here. So we're going to go ahead and line up with them a little better. And as we get closer, we'll call everybody back to their stations. Okay, we are getting close. So we can bring them out now. You guys, come on out here and do your thing, please. I need you. I certainly need you. We'll get you stacking for now, because it looks like that's all done. Yeah, for the most part. Okay, and we are approaching the first one. I'm going to drop our speed and try and line up here. Now, remember, guys, it's not like driving a regular vehicle. You float, so you've got to anticipate how you're going to have to maneuver. And if you don't do it the first time, you can always come back, but... cut my speed down here so we can get a sharper turn. We're coming alongside right now. Oh, feel the rock, baby. I love the immersion. Ooh, yeah, come on, get her in there. There she is, there she is. Are we... Oh. Duh. Try to do it in first person. Proving a little difficult. Let's take a look and see how badly did I miss it. Badly enough that I missed it. So I'll just back up here. Okay, we'll drop back. There we go, and we've got her. We are going to float here in this position for right now. And we'll let the boys bring the fish in. Let's see if we can see them here on the table as they work. Very good, very good. Okay, you can go back and... Okay, while they're working yet again, one more time, I want to try... and see if we can get on that gutting table. Maybe I'm just doing it in the wrong order. If you've done this, my friends, and you know that you are actually able to do so, please let me know, as I would love to do this just to kind of speed things along. Wow, so Buddy's gone and left. Okay, our storage is full, so that's going to have to do. We weren't able to get in there. That's, oh wait, can we go up here? No, that's all right. Not much we could do up there, even if we could. Okay, so pretty cool. Not too shabby. We're going to go ahead and crank her back up here. And you can see there's still fish underneath, so we might be able to drop a line. We're going to cruise back this way. and see if we can actually get in there. Okay, so everybody's crapping out on me here. They're too tired. Okay, so you can go here, finish gutting that, and you can stack. And boys, we got to finish this. Don't let me down now, man. Don't you let me down. We're almost done. We've still got some line work to do here, it looks like. But he is gutting right now, so we're going to let them do their thing. We're going to go ahead and try and set our nets here. We'll drop this back to this screen. We can actually drop them, so that's good. We're going to speed up a little bit here first. And line out. We'll go ahead and close that crew, let them do what they're going to do. Now, it's not too rough today, so we don't have to worry too much about the old Tilton whirl that we found ourselves in here. And, you know, I've talked with a couple skippers before, and I've heard how the water works against you. And although I've never myself piloted a boat this big, it's on my bucket list. And I mean, it's probably one I'm not going to get ticked off, unfortunately, but I am an operator by trade, and it's just something I like to do. I take a lot of pride in that stuff. But it's looking good, so we're 105 meters out now, so we're slowly getting there. Work our way along. It's nice to leave some out, so every time you head back to town, whoa, got a little bit of a rock going there. So every time you head back to town, you can sleep, come back out, and you're constantly making money. You don't ever want to come back in without something in the water out there. Otherwise, to me, it just seems, a waste of fuel, a waste of time. And you never know how that weather's going to go. You got to keep a close eye on it. The weather in this game has been actual weather over the course of 20 years that they've used. I think that's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Okay, so we need to come back this way anyway. So we're going to head here. Okay, so he's too tired. Let's see how the boys are doing. You need to get on stacking then. I'm counting on you, buddy. I'm counting on you. Okay, you can go stack as well. He's going to end up running out of steam here in no time. But we need this all stacked before we can get into town. Or really before we can sell our fish, I should say. So we'll start heading in now. You can see Hammerfest and all of its glory over there. That looks fantastic. Definitely somewhere we're going to need to visit one of these days. And off we go. So what lights have we got on? Do we have our spotlight on? No? No, don't appear to. That's just our running lights then. Got a good little glare coming through them. That's pretty cool. Just messing around with stuff. And that's our work lights. We'll keep our running lights on. We'll keep the work lights off for now. Nobody's on deck, so it just enables us to see a little bit better. And there we go. So we got to buy our guys some time, and I have to be honest, just being able to do a straight cruise like this helps you because you need to unlock the other boats by kilometers driven along as well as a monetary value. And it doesn't count when you fast travel, so you got to put your time in. And it's not too bad putting the time in when you're in a boat like this. Oh, the Vibek Cathrin, I love you. You are fantastic. Okay, my friends, I'm going to get us all the way back into port. I'll bring you back right before we dock. We can dock together, sell our catch, and see how we made out this episode. All right. Okay, my friends, we're just coming into port, and I really just have to say, first off, let's see here. They're almost done. We're going to pull them off because they're exhausted. I really have to say, at the time of making this video, in fact, just while I was driving in from when I last left you, our channel just hit 400 subscribers. I am completely overwhelmed and humbled by your support. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what to say. We've seen so much growth on our channel. It's mind-boggling. I'm really glad that you are all here, and a lot of you have joined Discord, and I've gotten a chance to hang out and play some games with some of you and start to get to know you guys. This is why I do it. So thank you so much. You can expect some big things coming up here real soon. Once this first draw is done, we're going to have a few more things lined up as a way to give back to you guys. Thank you to all my new Patreons. You guys, I'm blushing here as I'm saying this. The beard has gone a shade of red, and I'm not a ginger. So thank you so much. I really look forward to what the future holds for all of us. And wow, I'm gushing right now. I'm absolutely gushing. So let's not crash. We're coming into port now. We're going to throttle down a bit and try and get a good approach here. We don't want to come in too hot. We don't want to hit the side. And the only complaint I have about this game is on boats like this. I mean, they have side thrusters, but yet I can't seem to engage them as such to go just to the side. I mean, it's okay. I've driven lots of boats, so I get the gist behind it. But it sure would be nice to shimmy up and then have it, be able to maneuver slightly to the side and whatnot. But here we go. We're gonna come in just a little. We'll give her a little crank. There we go. And we'll drop her down. Get ready to throw in reverse to stop. And that's pretty fantastic. There she is. There she is, my friends. We made her back into port. Everything's done. We're all stacked, locked, and loaded, baby. Let's see what we got. Okay, look at those numbers. 391, 431, 376, 330. Oh, 337. The redfish and the cod are our money makers. Look at that. 328,000 crones. 48,000, but I mean, the cod's the biggest. That is just massive. Redfish used to be our biggest, but there you go. So we made 415,000 crones. Oh, we're in the money right now, my friends. You can see how fast the money is going to come. So I'm going to spend some time and grind this out, get this number a whole lot more. We're going to try and get a reputation up at some of the other ports as well. We might go and swap some locations here and see what we're able to do. I do have two pots, not just some, but I got 2 pots soaking out there. Oh, they're not even pots. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm thinking, well, I'd love to be laying big pots into the water and doing some crabbing, but that's not happening. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do me a favor. Hit that like button down below. Do it with 2 hands if you gotta. And if you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe. Come and join. Guys, come join our Discord. It's fantastic. It is just great. We have some fantastic people. I'd love to see you there. And keep your eye on that draw. That date's coming up real soon. All right.